you guys and girls in the Illumination. Time to jump aboard the Loom Train. It's JJD, JJ Double J, the Illuminator here. Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames. But we won't get into that right now. Is it just me or do I look tired today? I don't know. My eyes. Getting older, I guess I'm looking different. Anyway. Today I wanted to talk about, my mother had this uncle and aunt, my grandmother's brother and his wife. That, I'll tell you, I once heard from a TV show, from a rich character said that she learned that living poorly was best left to those with no money. Well, this guy didn't, he didn't follow that way of thinking. Basically what happened was, these people, my mother's uncle and aunt, my uncle and aunt, great uncle and aunt, however you want to say, they lived, if you went into their house, you swore you just entered the 1950s. They never updated anything. They never replaced anything. They still had one of those refrigerators with those handles that you had to pull out, and had a little freezer on the inside. And they only got rid of that because it finally did die, and it probably wasn't worth fixing, or they didn't make the parts to fix it. It probably was just cheaper to get a new one by that point. I mean, they probably got a good 50 years on this refrigerator, but unbelievable. These people literally, they wouldn't spend $1 unless they had to. I can remember one Christmas, got a Christmas card, one of those, the kind that you put money in, those thin ones don't have a little hole cut out. You could see the president from the money. Well, they would give out 5 $1 bills to us, great nieces and nephews, and they were brand new, crisp, and the $1 bills were so old. It was like from the 1970s. The little date that the series that they printed was from the 70s, and this was like 1989. Now I know they only print them up like every 3-4 years, but it was from the 70s. So they had money that was crisp and brand new. That anyway, stuff like that. These people literally, for Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff like that, they would go to the soup kitchen to eat. Now, granted, there's nothing wrong with soup kitchens, but when I tell you that when they died, to find out how much money these people were worth, millions of dollars. In cash alone, it was over $2 million. Okay, and all the stocks and bonds were over another $12 million. It was unbelievable. And I can understand if you don't have it, you don't spend it. But to hoard your money, to think that you're going to take it with you, and the honest truth is, you don't take it with you. But to live poorly for a lifetime and be, worth something like $15 million, and you're going over into the church box where they had given away jackets and stuff and taking clothes home from the needy. If you're worth $15 million, I'm sorry. JJ says you're not needy. But family didn't end up with anything because after his wife passed away, he remarried, and she took him for everything he was worth, and she ended up with everything and moved away. And wow, I tell you, it's sad how these things happen. Imagine having an uncle, an aunt that's worth millions, and you don't even see a dime of it as the family. I'm not saying that I'm bitter or anything like that. I'm not saying that it deserves to go to the family, but to go to a complete stranger that just happened to be a gold digger, that's another story and another cup of coffee for another day. I love you all. Take care. Have a great rest of the day. Be good to each other. Live strong. Be the miracle. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back.
Please, sir, I want some more.